I want to quickly talk to you about RingCentral versus 8x8. So basically, when you're considering a VoIP phone service, should you go with either of those two? Okay, let's have a conversation about that. How do you make a choice? First of all, let me give you a glance, some kind of bird's eye view about RingCentral, but also 8x8. So those two have VoIP, SMS, team chat, video meetings, and strong routing features. However, RingX has a lower cost, more collaborative team chat, and AI-focused video features. Okay, 8x8 phone system supports a water unlimited calling area and unlimited texting. Of course, those features I will elaborate elaborate on them more, in the next few minutes. Okay, one thing you need to understand here is that for communication channel, you have the same thing for both on both providers, like phone, SMS, team chat, and video conferencing. In terms of the phone system features, you have unlimited calling in the US for RingCentral, but 8x8 actually gives you more because you have unlimited calling to 14 or 48 countries, depending on the plan that you have. You have, of course, you have IVR menu, call queues, call monitoring, and also business analytics. Okay, and I love the fact that with 8x8, you also have pretty granular supervisor analytics. In terms of team chat features, you have more with RingCentral. So you have file sharing, project management, and one-click video huddles. Whereas with 8x8, you only have file sharing. And for video meetings, you have 24 hours on both. On RingCentral, you have 200 participants, but for for 8x8, you have more. You have 500. One thing I love about 8x8 is the flexibility it gives you during a call. For instance, you have live streaming to YouTube on 8x8, for instance. You know, that's pretty good. You have polls also. Again, that gives you flexibility. You don't have those features with RingCentral. RingCentral actually is pretty good with their AI transcripts and summaries. Okay, so this is really good. In terms of integrations, you have more integrations with RingCentral than what you have with 8x8. Like basically with RingCentral, you have over 300 integrations, whereas with 8x8, you just have a 60 to 65. Okay, so when I say integrations, you are looking at Microsoft Teams, Salesforce, Slack, HubSpot, MailChimp, Gong, and so on and so forth. So let's talk about the pricing and value. So if you look at RingCentral versus 8x8, in terms of pricing, you just really need to understand that it really depends upon the features that you're signed up for. So your cost, your final cost will depend on the features that you have. Because if you think about RingCentral, for instance, here is a service that's great for companies seeking a phone system with team collaboration. Whereas for 8x8, you have a tool that's great for companies with high SMS or international call volumes. Okay, so having said that, let's talk about the cost, the primary cost. So although 8x8 does not publicize pricing information, they have previously charged $24 to $44, sometimes $64 per month per user, slightly above average for a VoIP system, right? So that's for 8x8. They're charging more. On the other hand, RingCentral's plan, their plans actually, because they have several plans. Those plans range from 25 bucks, 20 to 25 bucks, all the way to 35 bucks monthly. Okay, so this makes actually RingCentral 30% cheaper, okay, depending on the plan, cheaper than 8x8. So RingCentral's plans are slightly cheaper for routing features and basic communication channels, VoIP, SMS, team chat, and video conferencing, plus basic IVR and queuing. RingCentral also offers cheaper, higher tier plans than 8x8 for advanced features like call monitoring and business analytics, okay? So it's something to really keep in mind. However, every 8x8 plan supports unlimited texting in the US, which RingCentral doesn't offer on any plan, okay? 8x8 also includes unlimited calling in 48 countries. I've said this before. In all plans, providing better value than RingCentral for you if you plan to text a lot or frequently call internationally. So when it comes to pricing, RingCentral is the clear winner here because generally RingCentral's plans are more cost effective than 8x8. So if you think about RingCentral versus 8x8, what do we have to say about the phone system and calling area, right? Because depending on where you operate at, depending on where your business operates, you might be really sort of interested. Now, the winner here is 8x8 because it's not really. I would say it's a tie because 8x8 is good in certain things, whereas RingCentral is better in others. Okay, so that's why I think it's a tie because 8x8 has a larger unlimited calling area, but RingCentral offers a more intricate call routing. Okay, so RingCentral and 8x8 actually both offer crystal clear audio and call routing features like IVR menus, queuing, and call monitoring. So while RingCentral's call distribution rules are more customizable, 8x8 has a much larger unlimited calling area. So the RingX phone system offers, for instance, unlimited calling inside the US and Canada. So that's really good, okay? With metered calling available globally. And 8x8 has a much wider international calling area, either 14, like I said, or 48 countries, depending on your plan. And both providers offer did and toll free numbers from over 100 countries globally. So this is really cool. And both providers, and that's a good thing that I love a lot, both providers actually offer flexible routing tools like call queues, RVR menus, and ring groups. Okay. However, RingS calls routing features are slightly more customizable than 8x8's. So higher tier RingCentral plans include advanced call distribution rules like skills-based routing, which really connects with your CRM system. So CRM systems such as Salesforce and others, or HubSpot. So what about SMS texting? When it comes to SMS texting, the winner here is 8x8. So if you're comparing RingCentral to 8x8 in terms of SMS texting, go with 8x8 because 8x8 supports unlimited texting while RingX has restrictive limits, okay? It's important because 8x8 wins the SMS category because it offers, what I just said, unlimited SMS texting on all plans, while RingCentral's three plans limit users to 25, 100, and 200 monthly tests per user, and teams that anticipate higher SMS volumes will find better value with 8x8, okay? So both providers let you text from desktop or mobile, send images, and create SMS templates. Also, both RingCentral and 8x8 offer SMS APIs that support marketing campaigns. However, when it comes to 8x8, their SMS APIs unlock a slightly wider range of use cases, let's say across your customer journey, because you can automate shipping notifications, delivery updates, and embedded links. Okay. What about team messaging? Well, basically, the winner here is RingCentral because the company's team messaging has project management features and instant team huddles. Okay, that's kind of important. So RingCentral and both RingCentral and 8x8 offer team messaging channels with file sharing, threads, and emoji reactions. However, RingX messaging outperforms 8x8 with its project management offerings and has the option to initiate team video huddles with one click. Okay, both platforms actually, and that's a good thing I want to really insist on. Both platforms integrate team chat into the user dashboard on desktop and mobile. And the features are, when you really analyze things specifically, you would see that the features are comparable with the ability to send one-on-one or group chat messages and share links. However, RingCentral outperforms 8x8 with some unique features, okay? And the RingCentral chat interface lets you, for instance, assign tasks and deadlines to teammates. And as a user, you can jump into team video huddles with one click. I want to talk to you about video meetings. So, when you think about RingCentral versus 8x8, you will realize that RingCentral is actually the clear winner here, and by far, really big time. Okay, RingCentral's video meetings have better collaborative features and AI tools, and with the advent of AI in the last 5 years, you cannot really operate without AI unless you could operate without AI, but if you knew the importance of AI, you wouldn't want to get rid of it anymore. Okay, so RingCentral's video meetings have better collaborative features and AI tools, while 8x8 has the advantage of live streaming and massive meeting capacity. But if you analyze things case by case, you will realize that RingCentral is a clear winner when it comes to video meetings. Okay, so RingCentral's video meetings have better AI features like live transcripts and summaries, but 8x8 has a higher participant capacity and support live streaming to YouTube. Both platforms support collaborative features. Okay, and RingCentral's high definition meetings last up to 24 hours and support 100 to 200 participants depending on your plan. So this is really cool. And 8x8's meeting have no time limit and hold up to 500 participants, over double what RingCentral meetings support. Okay, this is really important. And so what I love about 8x8 is the fact that they have the live streaming to YouTube. That's really fantastic. Because when you have this, you are basically unlocking unique webinar use cases that RingCentral cannot really match. Okay, and while 8x8 has some collaborative tools like breakout rooms, team chats, and live polls, RingCentral's collaborative tools are way more advanced. Okay, their meetings have AI tools like live transcription, summaries, and auto-generated highlights, plus whiteboards and synchronous notes. So that's kind of cool. And RingCentral also offers dozens more video-focused integrations than 8x8. So you can see that RingCentral is a clear winner here. What about analytics and AI? If you think about RingCentral versus 8x8, when it comes to analytics and AI, you have the clear winner here is RingCentral. I mean, anything that relates to AI, RingCentral is a clear winner. I mean, whether it is about live transcripts and summaries, whether it is about AI analytics or just analytics in general. Okay, so one thing you need to understand is that RingCentral and 8x8 both have real-time analytics displaying queue status, agent activity, call volume, channel usage, and more. Okay, however, RingCentral has a slight upper hand over 8x8 with more customizable reports and dashboards. So this is kind of cool because it gives you a flexibility, and the providers are pretty evenly matched in analytics. Both display real-time call volume, agent status, and queue activity. So that's really good because it gives you more granularity into your operation. And if you have a large team, you are able to dig a little deeper into those metrics like queue activity, for instance, or even agent status. Okay, so you are able to track also the total number of calls, inbound versus outbound, missed versus answered, and the number of transfers. Okay, that's really good because again, you are really looking into what works operationally and what doesn't. Okay, what doesn't, and you are able to. By the way, all those metrics I gave you a little earlier, you can sort by day, hour, user, or queue. Okay, so that's kind of cool because it really gives you extra layers of understanding into your operation. If you're a supervisor, you can monitor queue waiting times, the average waiting time, answer speed, and more. Okay, However, RingCentral lets you combine widgets, visuals, and KPIs onto KPIs into custom dashboards, which you can't do on 8x8. Okay, that's why basically RingCentral wins here. Those customizable dashboards, and those customizable dashboards are really key when it comes to how the info is presented to you. Okay. So what's the verdict here? If you think about RingCentral versus 8x8, which provider should you go for this year? One thing I want to say right off the bat is that those two providers are pretty strong in terms of safety. Okay, they're pretty strong in terms of reliability. They're pretty strong in terms of accessibility. Now, which one you go for will depend on the needs, on your needs. Okay, RingCentral and 8x8 are both cloud phone systems. Okay, with VoIP telephony, SMS, team chat, and video meetings. Okay, so when I say VoIP telephony, that means you gotta have internet to be able to use either service. Okay, now both platforms offer mobile and desktop apps with routing features like IVR, call queues, call monitoring, and real-time analytics. Right, so you have to really understand that when it comes to flexibility or even reliability, those two are pretty good. However, and I think I've said this to you when I was talking about pricing a little earlier, like 10 minutes ago, RingCentral's plans are generally cheaper and include more comprehensive team chat features. So while 8x8 is costlier, it offers a much larger unlimited calling area and supports unlimited texting, while RingCentral imposes restrictive monthly SMS texting limits. Okay, so something to really think about. And RingCentral's plans offer better value for teams prioritizing call routing and team collaboration, while 8x8's plans provide better value for unlimited texting and international calling. So basically, which provider should you really choose? Well, you have to understand that RingCentral's UCaaS platform is better for your company if it prioritizes a cost-effective phone system and team collaboration process. Okay, while 8x8 is better for companies that frequently text or call internationally. So both phone systems provide a strong option for call routing features, large capacity video meetings, and team chat. Okay, so overall, if you think about it, RingCentral is best for cost-effective phone system, AI video meetings, and team collaboration, whereas RingCentral is not ideal for SMS texting and huge companies. Okay, so something to really keep in mind. What I want to say here is that when I say RingCentral is not ideal for SMS testing, is because their limitations are too low for teams that like to text a lot. Really, okay. What about 8x8? I recommend 8x8 for unlimited texting, for a large unlimited calling area. Okay, but I do not recommend 8x8 for low cost VoIP, because 8x8's plans are costlier than not only RingCentral's but most other VoIP providers, but also AI video meetings. Because while 8x8 meetings support a large participant capacity, they don't offer the advanced AI or team collaboration features that RingCentral has. So in conclusion to this conversation, I spoke to you about RingCentral versus 8x8. I gave you the bird's eye view, and then I compared those two services point by point, giving you who is the winner and who is the loser in each category. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.